Today, ooh, I think I was supposed to introduce myself. What if I like knock? Ooh, that's gonna knock my camera over. Anyway. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soul, and if you watched a video from 2 weeks ago, you know that I established my first ever TBR list. I've never done that. I've never been the type of person to plan out reading books. I just read books that I really find interesting, or books that are recommended to me. I mean, I also still have to find them interesting, but recommendations work too. That's how I read The Hunger Games in 7th grade. But I decided to do that to try to keep it on track and keep me motivated and keep me accountable. That's also why I made the video, to keep me accountable. And I've already finished one. This was the first one on my list. It was my current read. I had started it after finishing my library book. It's called The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This is my first mystery, by the way. Okay. Also, this is a reading update video. You can see my grubby little fingerprints on this. I love the cover, but I hate covers like this because you can like see every little thing. Anyway, this book was really fun. It was fun, okay? This is my first mystery, like I said, and it really kind of confirmed what I thought would happen, and that was that I don't pay attention enough to solve a murder mystery on my own quite yet. I do have, I think technically this Singer Down is a mystery, which will be soon, but this is my first actual full-length mystery novel. I say full-length as if I read a novella or anything like that. I haven't. This is really fun. As a reminder, or if you're seeing this video for the first time, it's Evelyn Hardcastle will be murdered at 11 p.m. There are 8 days and 8 witnesses for you to inhabit. We will only let you escape once you tell us the name of the killer. Understood? Then let's begin. And we're following Aiden Bishop through his adventures. What I really liked about this is that you're thrown in right away, and I think I said that in the last video. Like, you know that it's a loop, like you understand that going in, but immediately you're like, whoa, like what's happening? Like, you're finding it out as he's finding it out, and I really like that. It is in first person, and this book, I would give it, hold on, let me pull up my rating system. I would give it, I think I would give it a 5-star. Now, let's be clear about something before this. I think it takes a lot for me to give anything less than a 5-star, because can you hear her? I love reading and I love books. Also, I'm not a reliable reader 100%. Like I just said, I don't pay attention fully to like solve a murder mystery by myself. I did pick up on some things, but I think it was well written enough for me to not fully get it right away. Like, it wasn't obvious. There were things that were left unsaid, which I really liked and didn't realize at first, because I was like, when the hell did that happen? But like, girl, that's the point. They're not gonna like say every little thing out loud, which I really enjoyed. But it made you think a little bit, which I appreciate, because I need to think more and be on my phone less. So yeah, I really do recommend this. Like I said, it will take a lot for me to have something less than 5 stars, because I really enjoy reading, and I'm kind of an unreliable, I think I do pay attention, but I am kind of an unreliable reader. Like, oh, unreliable narrator? Okay, I don't even remember what happened 3 chapters ago. That's hyperbolic. Hyperbolic exaggeration? Is that too small of an exaggeration to be hyperbolic? Anyway, that leads me to my ranking system. No, my rating system. So I have 5 categories that I use to decide whether or not a book gets a star. One of them is plot. Overall, a star, right? It can go from 0 to a star. 0 to full. So it could be like 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, full star. Anyway, so plot, 1 star. Characters, 1 star. Writing, 1 star. Narration, 1 star. And I want to keep narration separate because I think sometimes first person works really well. I think sometimes third person works really well. And I think switching back and forth works really well sometimes, and then also not. So obviously in cases like mysteries, I do like the idea of first person, and that's what this was. So I really enjoyed that. And then pacing / ending. I could put ending, I feel like, with plot, but pacing I think works better with the ending, because then it would be like, oh, was that too rushed? Did it feel incomplete because of what was happening in the book? Did it take too long, you know, to like get the ending that we did? So yeah, those are my 5 stars right there. 5. I don't want to give too much of a spoiler for this. I think it was really well paced. This is actually unlike any time loop situation that I've experienced, whether that's like in movies or shows or now books. But it's really, really interesting how they go about the 8 days and how they go about, he goes about interacting with, you know, his environment and the people around him. And as you go through the 8 days, there are 8 different guests. So you either have more questions or you have more answers, because, you know, some guests are more helpful than others. And I really, really liked it, and I think the world building was really, really good. I could picture where I was. Like I said, there are things that are left unsaid for you to kind of figure out. And, you know, when the big reveal, well, there was a couple big reveals, I would say. You're like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't even notice that. But then you think, it makes you think back to what you read before, and you're like, oh, no, that makes sense. Like, there was a twist that I actually wasn't expecting. And at first I was like, I don't know, this feels a little bit like too out there. But then I was like, no, 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 no. It makes sense. I feel like it solves the mystery that I kept forgetting about throughout the entire book. Like, there's something that I literally kept forgetting about. And then I was like, after I finished reading it, after I was done, I was like, oh. So, take that as you will. I do recommend this book. I really enjoyed it. I want to see if he has more works, more mystery, because I would definitely check out another one of his books. Moving on. We are on Dungeon Crawler Carl. This, oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. This is so different. Like, this is so different. So that one was a mystery with like kind of supernatural elements. This is a contemporary science fiction. And boy, is it contemporary. Now, I've seen people read contemporary or like talk about reading contemporary fiction and romance and how it is of the times. Girl, this, I'm on page, I think I finished chapter 1. Or sorry, chapter 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished chapter 2. And I'm looking at the top of the page because I'm acting like it's a textbook. I'm like, oh yeah, what chapter is it? Oh no, I think I finished the first 3 chapters. I started reading it at the gym. This, within the first 15 pages, I think is what it is, where I'm at right now. Oh, that's a lie. No, yeah, within the first 15 pages, I think there was like 3 references to media. It was like D&D, TMNT, other not acronyms, they're not acronyms, what are they? Initialisms, which I learned that word recently. Not to be confused with acronyms that actually spell out a word. Initialisms are just the initials. I didn't know that. I thought they were all acronyms, okay? Anyway. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is so of the times it kind of hurts. A little bit. But I'm enjoying it. Like, it's fun. This is... Like this, you're kind of just thrown straight in. You get the first chapter, and then, boom, you're in. But the first chapter isn't long at all. It's like, maybe like 6 pages, I think. And you just have to do it. This is first person, which I think it is literally just Carl's point of view the entire time. Like, I don't think it switches. I like that. I think it's a good call. Because knowing that there's other people there, but not knowing anything outside of that makes it really good. I'm enjoying it. It was just, I'm like hit like a million times where I'm pretty sure it's like towards the bottom. Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, oh, like I know what both of those things are. I know what TMNT is too. Like, what? Whereas this was, I don't know, probably like the turn of, like, when cars were invented. When is that? I don't remember. So like, also this is, I think, England. So it's a little while ago. This is here and now. And I'm like, damn. It's like Chicken Little type of science fiction contemporary. Wait, was Chicken Little like, no, I think it was like modern. Yeah, it was contemporary. Cause yeah. I'm sorry. Ignore me. So yeah, that is my reading update. I've decided that since I read this so quickly, I think I'm gonna read this pretty quickly too, because I think it's shorter. Or is it? It's not that much shorter, actually. So, but I think I'll finish this one pretty quickly, and then it will be sandwiched with another more full fantasy with the Poppy War. So I think what I'm gonna do is add another book to my spring TBR. And this one, I wanted to read, oh wait, okay, no, I won't do another fantasy. I started also reading this, and I think this feels very spring. So this is gonna be my 4th book of the TBR. And that is, manual focus, because it always auto focuses too much. So this is Love Points to You by Alice Lynn. It is a queer romance book, contemporary as well. Linda Fan has the skills and the drive to get into the Rhode Island School of Design, but not the money. Her parents are too busy paying for her stepsister's violin lessons to help Linda get into art school. So when her rich and arrogant classmate, Angela Wu, offers to hire her as a character designer for an otome game, a love story-based video game, Linda jumps at the opportunity. Linda isn't exactly a romantic, but in pursuit of her dreams, she discovers things she never knew about herself while finding love with every heart she draws. I picked this up a while ago. All of these books are from a while ago, okay? Not really. The Heartstopper series, the first 4, and then Dungeon Carl are new, but the rest are from at least 6 months ago. Most from before that. So yeah, this I'm officially adding to my 4th. What the hell? Why do I keep doing that? I'm officially adding this as my 4th book on my spring TBR. So, update on that. Hello? 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 Wait, in order. Cause like what else would happen? Fuck. It's underneath my desk. Fuck, I did it again. Sorry. Okay. Oh, now it's feeling very spring. New books. These are the books. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Now I'm working myself up. Now I will say, videos from me right now I'm gonna try and make them every other Wednesday. So if you're seeing this, hopefully it says it came out April 22nd. Yeah. And so I already have my next video planned. It's gonna be another bookish vlog, and it's gonna be setting up my reading journal, which I'm very excited about because I did part of it and then didn't touch it again because my winter TBR was all over the place, basically non-existent because I didn't finish reading a single book. So yeah, we'll set up my reading journal for spring and for books because I got a printer and I get to print stuff now to put in my reading journal. I'm very excited. And I think I'm just gonna see what works. This is my first ever reading journal. I think it's gonna be all over the place, and that's okay. But if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I will probably also provide an update by then. Hopefully I will be done this and on to Poppy War. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye!